cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. We've got one that does take to the skies before kickoff. That is the mascot, Freddie Falcon. And at ground level, here they come. A cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field in Atlanta. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Atlanta Falcons. Leading the Dolphins sideline, head coach Mike McDaniel. These guys played good football the last month plus. They are 4-2 in their last 6. Across the field, that's head coach of the Falcons, Raheem Morris. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Kate Scott joined by my partner Brock Hewitt. This is punter Bradley Pinion to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Chan again. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Tua now from the gun. Get some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Dolphins, 1st down.
Man in motion, out of the slot. A-Chan, a 1st down carry. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on it. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another 1st down at the 34. Sending a receiver left. 1st down. Here's Tua. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Play made there by Clark Phillips. 2nd down carry for A-Chan. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10. Here's A-Chan up the middle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's another Dolphins 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Miami.
Motioning him from the slot right. Going to the ground again on 1st. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Following the play, we do have an injured man in need of some assistance, and that's the burner, Devon A-Chan, who's in some pain. Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Tua looking to throw. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
It's now 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at all. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroyed that play, they destroyed drives. Well done, defense.
38-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And they get 3 on their 1st series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down. Special teams does their job. And now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out head the Falcons for their 1st possession. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss. That stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They're going play fake with Penix. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
3rd and long for him here. Balled in by Mooney, left side. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! And the Dolphins have it. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Got a man, it's Drake London. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Falcons 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Another one here to London. And they take him down right along the 30. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Robinson on the inside give. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Robinson running the zone read. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hand off to the up back. And they're not going to get him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Brought down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Okay, I got to give some kudos to that defense right there. Sometimes as an offense, you think you can outsmart those guys on the other side. But that defense, they were dialed in for that draw.
So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Koo able to put it through. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Okay, they got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tua. Brought in right side. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
And off running left, it's Achane. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. David Onyemata there for the stop. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. It's a 3-3 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll have it 2nd and 8. They run it from the gun with Wright. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
It's 3rd and 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Running back sent in motion. Now Tagovailoa on 4th. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. It's Cater Kohu up to make that play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Makes the catch. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd down, give to Robinson. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Falcons will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively.
And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Penix facing a third and long. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Drake London with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And he's in the midst of a phenomenal season. Right now, you can see he's second in the league in touchdown receptions. Tagovailoa on first down. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. They go play action with Tagovailoa. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Tight end in motion left. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Fourth down, so the Dolphins are going to send out Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Deep for the Falcons, Ray McLeod. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Falcons and Drake London headed back out onto the field. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. From the shotgun, Penix. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he'll get it up to the 44. Third and a lone yard coming up.
17 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Penix on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Penix now on first down. Catch made. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the air with Penix. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense is set. First and 10.
That's another Falcons first down.
Play action. Here's Penix. Back to Pitts it goes. He lets it down to the edge of the red zone. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
It's
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out and gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Another carry for Robinson. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Koo able to put it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here comes Malik Washington. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He's going to push one deep down the right. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins reduce the lead to just 4. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game.
Dolphins 10.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
At the 28-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. The left side is caught by Pitts. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 57 yards.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons with a 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. When that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season, no sir, including on their prior drive, Brock. A pretty important touchdown for him when you look at his season total. First down, here's Tua. It's caught left side by Hill. And This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a gain of 7.
2 and out from the gun. They get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis at least momentarily averted. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Dolphins first down.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They put a receiver in motion right.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delayed game. Offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Motioning left is their running back. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And he gets a few on the punch forward.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing, Penix finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 3.
Here's Penix. Pass complete to Robinson. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Wasn't a fan of always ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Dolphins.
Penix now. Dump off to his fullback. And he has it down at the 8-yard line on the play. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Penix here from the gun. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. We sure did.
Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead.
Dolphins 10.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
A return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Right, running out of the gun. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll try the middle with Gordon. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
So the Dolphins ready for the punt. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. To the right side and reeled in by London. And they shove him out. Looks like they got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Drake London out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd
Martin Robinson from the pistol. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. They're calling for a stoppage now. Looks like we had somebody injured on the play. Oh, and this is notable here. It's Drake London who's hurting. Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, we'll give to Robinson. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
From the shotgun, Penix.
The pass. The tackle by Chris Barnes.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile.
It's now third down.
Third and long for him here. Oh, Penix lost it, and they scoop it up. Time to put it on. And they don't get much after recovering the fumble, so a near turnover ends in a loss of yards.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's fourth down.
So with the Falcons set to punt on fourth, on comes Bradley Pinion. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Takes it in at the 21. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Complete to Darren Waller. Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second.
And out to Gordon. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
This gets the first and more. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 17
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That's for Waddle again. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. He's got a man left. And he gets this forward to the 19. Second down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that brings up third down.
Kevin King there defensively.
Here's Tua again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 10.
27. Dolphins 17. Jason Sanders.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. McLeod now returning it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. That touchdown cut the lead by a chunk, Brock, but it's still a 2-score game as they start this drive out. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. An option give to Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, it's Penix. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
The Falcons get ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Picked up at the 38. He dodged the tackle. And no offense needed as they take the return all the way back for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? You're playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. So we hit the end of the third quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. McLeod now returning it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. On first down, here's Penix. Escapes a defender, and he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Running left is Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action, here's Penix. Completed over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make a catch.
And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Penix working from the gun. This one's caught. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. give to Dijon. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
To the air with Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, and likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Tua off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
1st down, Miami.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Now a run with Wright. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the give, it's Gordon. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. This is complete to Waller. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Give here to Gordon. And hopefully a bit of a lookout for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
The tackle made by
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
On the ground here with Gordon. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. This is Gordon. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Good for a Dolphins 1st down. A gain of 3 on the play. And a Dolphin 1st down.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown kick. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
And some nice running there gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Waddle makes the catch. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place. But 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First and 10, around to Robinson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 11.
He's back to throw. Short pass brought in. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
And the Falcons, first down.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trail by just 1. Second down now, 7 to go. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First down.
Handoff for Robinson, running right. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Going ground on first and goal. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. You never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On return, here comes Davis. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Waller with the catch. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout.
At the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Number 17.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Setting up to pass. To the running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
complete to Jalen Wright. No gain on the play. Brings up third.
To throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
A 7-yard.
Goes. Gotta have this on 4 now. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. Here he is to throw. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
It's a pickup of 6.
And he's going to spike it with an even 10 seconds left. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Now to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.